All right, so I feel like you guys are warmed up, ready for our first comedy. He's gonna get up here, do his goddamn thing. You guys ready? He just moved to town a couple months ago. He is in from Atlanta originally. Super funny dude. Put your hands together for John Michael Bond.
Hey everybody. How you doing? Who misses church? Okay, fucking nobody. Okay, that's fair. All right. I miss church. I'm sorry. Actually, let me rephrase that. I miss being able to sing earnestly in public. Do you remember meaning things? Wasn't it great? Yeah. There's nowhere as an adult you get to sing. Like with your eyes closed, and no one makes, like there's karaoke, but there's no stakes to fucking karaoke, you know? Like no one's going to hell because you don't know the lyrics to Toxic, or anything like that, you know? They're just like, oh no, you didn't pay attention for the decade that song was playing, you know? As a Christian, like you get to go sing somewhere, and no matter how bad you are, everyone's like, that was great. It's really good for your self-esteem. My favorite song when I was growing up was this song called Awesome God. Has anyone ever heard that song? Yeah. If you haven't, you're in for a treat. It's an awesome song. It's got this like big, powerful arena rock chorus. It's just like, our God is an awesome God. Just like, holy shit, is God a Ford truck? You know, like, my God is a 400-ton towing capacity. What do you have, Buddha? Cow? Suck my goddamn. Woo! You know, jumps a ramp, fireworks goes off. None of you are Southern Baptists? Okay. Yeah. I do believe that is the voice of like Southern Baptist God. There's like wood. Like that's the voice of someone who's like, I can make the world in 7 days. Fuck it, I'll do it in 6. Take the 7th day off. You know? That's a very arrogant voice. That's the voice of like someone who's just like, no, I can handle all of this. And I don't know about you, but I'm a procrastinator. So if I was God, day 6, I would be like, oh shit, I forgot to make animals. Okay, I can do this. Lion. Sea lion, this is easy. Bass, sea bass, great. Monkey, sea monkey. You know? And one angel's like, those are just brine shrimp. It's like, don't fuck with him. This is the most work he's gotten done all week. Why? Well, on Wednesday he made heroin. So, just spent Thursday making space. So, yeah. Space does look like the art of a heroin addict. Like, it's beautiful, but it's too big, and they forgot to finish work because they were not. All right, never mind. And they forgot to close like one line of code, so it just expands forever. Yeah. That's a really good joke if you have any junkie coding friends. I don't know. I'm married. I've been with the same lady for 14 years. Been with her since high school. Thank you very much. If you want to know what marriage in 2016 is like, it's one person quickly going, "Aw," and then everyone else going like, "Make him feel better about this." Yeah, no one gives a fuck about your marriage. No one cares if you're married anymore, and why should you? You don't know anything about my love. It could be terrible. She could beat me every night without me asking. Yeah. I love her. She thinks I'm sexy, which is incredibly polite of her. She doesn't have to do that anymore. It's good. We have a good, it's good. It's a sexual relationship. It's a good love life. You know, I think part of that, I'm a big fan of oral sex. I know I'm brave. I know, yeah. I want to be clear, when I say I'm a fan, I don't mean that I like it. I'm a fan, okay? I read blogs, I'm in a fantasy league. I keep my head in the game, even when my head's not in the game, you know? But you know, you've been together forever, you gotta keep it spicy, so we had this terrible conversation. She was just like, hey baby, tell me your fantasies. And I was just like, no, not doing it. No, this is a trap. No, fuck no. She's like, why? Why can't you tell me your fantasies? And I was like, because I love you. Like, I respect you. No, that's... The first rule of a fantasy is never with somebody you respect. And she's like, I've been through death with you. I've been through grandparents. I've been through horrible experiences. You can't trust me with your fantasy? It's like, you wouldn't understand it. She's like, try me. I was like, all right, fine, baby. Let's start small. I would like to have a threesome. And my wife was like, of fucking course you do. Okay, like I have sex with some girl and then you watch the whole time and then you have sex with both of us. And I was like, oh, you do understand. Like, yeah. She was not amused. She was just like, very brave, yeah.
Very great. I have to expand my horizons. You don't do a damn thing. Right. How about this? How about we have your threesome, but instead of you, me, and another girl, it's you, me, and another guy. And I was like, fuck. Shit. What about Scott? She was like, we don't know a Scott. And I was like, no, you don't know a Scott, okay? I know an incredible Scott. He's in my fantasy league. Not allowed to talk to my friend Scott anymore. Yeah. So, I don't want to die alone. I think that's why I'm still married. That sounds less romantic than it is. I don't mean, like, I don't want my wife to watch me die. I don't want her to, like, see the light leave my eyes. I just mean I don't want my body to go undiscovered. You know? Because I have cats. No one else has pets? Okay, here's a fun fact. If you have a cat and you die, your cat's going to eat you. They've done a scientific study. If you die, your dog will wait 3 days to eat you, and it will feel guilty the entire time. Your cat will wait 1 business day. And it will start at your eyes, you know? You ever woken up from a long nap and your cat's just sitting there like... It's not trying to wake you up, it's testing you for dumbness. Yeah. I used to be a social worker. Not anymore. That's where you cheer. I don't work with kids anymore. I used to be... What happened when I was 21 years old, I got fired from a Blockbuster because I stole a copy of the Lizzie McGuire movie. And like, don't get me wrong, I had stolen thousands of dollars of DVDs from that place, but not that fucking movie, and you will not besmirch my reputation. Okay? Like, if you want to accuse me of a crime, catch me for the right crime. But I got out and I don't know what to do. I was aimless. So what I did, I got a job with AmeriCorps, which is this community service organization, and I started working for a thing called Project Ready for School. And what I did is I worked on a reading van, which is like an ice cream truck, but instead of ice cream, it's full of delicious books. Yeah. What we do is we drive to projects and trailer parks in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we'd play the little ice cream truck song, and the kids would run out, just like, oh, ice cream! And then we would serve up education and disappointment to all the children, you know? Yeah, you get to see what a 5-year-old's FYF is, you know? The good old-fashioned fuck you face? Yeah! They're like, here's a book, and you're just like, if I knew what profanity is, I would be cursing you all. Just like, yeah. I had, when I worked on the reading van, I had a 14-year-old that I gave a copy of a Harry Potter book to say that he was going to shoot me. And I said, if you shoot me, I'm never going to teach you how to read. And he looked at me and said, when will I ever use that? And I was like, I assume if you shoot me, they're going to be forms. Like there's paperwork at there. Like even crime, you have to know how to write. We got carjacked once. Someone tried to steal the reading van. Yeah, sneak away under cover of mid-afternoon in the most conspicuous vehicle in the county. He tried to rob us with nunchucks, which is, I mean, like at that point you just kind of look at the guy and you're like, here's $20, you have a drug problem. Like, yeah, like you're not, no one's carjacking with nunchucks, you know. But at the end of the year, like I had a lot of really genuinely beautiful experiences. I had some heartbreaking experiences. I talked to kids who would confess to shootings. I talked to kids who would confess to attempted murders. I talked to one kid who was haunted by the idea that he had murdered somebody, but he didn't know who he shot and he didn't know if the person had died. And I was just like, holy fuck, here's some Berenstain Bears for your cousin. Like, it was, yeah, like, because you're not in a situation where you're a counselor, but you're in a situation where you're a counselor, you know, and it's very intense, and it broke my heart, and I realized, like, I don't ever want to work in retail ever again, you know? So what I did is I got a job with the health department, and I was going door to door, a lot of the same communities that I used to work in. And my first week out on the job doing home visits by myself, I went to one of these projects in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's called College Hill Courts. Real fun place. And I pulled in, and I knew the community, so I was a little careless. I had my windows down. I was blasting the Wu-Tang Clan, thinking they would make me something with which not to fuck with. And I parked, and I was proven wrong when, while I was looking at my clipboard, this guy put a gun through the side of my window and put it to the side of my head, and was like, give me your fucking keys. And like any, you know, red-blooded American Southerner, I was like, yes, sir, here you go. And when I gave him my keys, he looked me in the eye, and he just said, hey, you're the fucking reading guy. And I was like, yes, sir? And he's like, I'm real sorry about this. And he gave me my keys back. And he ran off through the houses. Yeah. Yeah, has anyone else ever gotten out of a carjacking through fucking education? Like, that's incredible. Here's the thing, I don't work in social work anymore. Because when I moved to Atlanta and I tried to get a job, they were like, no, you have a good resume, but you don't have any awards. And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, you don't have any community recognition. And I told her that story. I was like, how's that for community recognition? And she was like, nah, we want something from the United Way. So, yeah. So now I'm a blogger. Yeah. When you think about why gun violence is constantly perpetuated in our country, remember that there was a guy like me who genuinely wanted to talk to kids about it. And then at the end of it, they were like, nah. Maybe there's a guy in your fantasy league. All right, thanks. My name's John Michael.
People going for John Michael Bond. Did you recognize?